Alright, neck, shoulders, upper back, and chest. What happened
Yes. No major one incident. It's just been chronic pain over the past 7 years, I would say, that I've been trying to solve through different posture therapies and massage. And
What do you feel like on a day-to-day?
so the two made, so about every 3 months I'll have some sort of trigger, and there's no consistency on it to where my neck will just like lock up for 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Can't rotate it at all, can't move it. To get out of bed, I have to like lift and take weight off of it. So I'm pretty much just stuck for 4 or 5 days and I rest.
Oh my gosh. How often does that happen?
Every 3 months, fairly consistently. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. I'll try to like work out again, and I don't know if something like that triggers it, or something as simple I've had like just drying off my head after a shower.
Yeah.
Tweak it, and then I'll instantly know like I'm out for the next 4 or 5 days. It just completely freezes.
Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like, I mean, I feel fine most of the other times. Every so often, like, I've gone to the emergency room a couple times thinking it was like heart problems, when it's just like a super sharp pain radiating through from my back to my chest.
Okay.
And then this rib, I also went to the ER, well, probably last year I think it was, like something in here catches, and it just like feels like someone, I don't know, like stabbed me and just twisted. Like the one time it happened at night, I was rolling around on the ground just screaming in pain. I don't know what it is, that some sort of muscle catches in here.
Holy.
And this rib, like when I lay on my back, it wants to like come out and back in and constantly like flip. I don't know how to explain it, but
You break your ribs?
no, I've had no major. The only thing I could think of is like football neck injury in high school, but nothing like majorly severe. Tons of sprained ankles and broken foot and dislocated patella, torn meniscus, that type of stuff from basketball, just like wear and tear. And then I worked like 10 years of landscaping, where I did a lot of manual labor, like planting on the ground, like unilateral movement, constantly planting with a little shovel. And I don't know if maybe that added up over the years. That's what I've tried to put together over the past 7 years. I don't think I miss anything.
Dang, okay. Not too bad, maybe a tiny bit shorter, but its leg length actually is pretty darn close there. Let me know if there's any pain or tenderness with any of this. Right side gets a little bit tighter than the left, but no pain with this, right?
No, all good. But that's exactly what just completely locks up.
A little bit of rotation through here.
That's where it catches from that left side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's already knotted up, right?
Yeah, I can feel that. Okay. A little bit of tightness in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are on the ribs where you have your issues at. Yeah, you feel it all the way in the back where the ribs are articulating onto the spine. Up here, get that cervical thoracic junction here.
I can't relax.
There we go. Drop down to the lower thoracic. This one, let me have you take a deep breath in and out. There we go. That was a good one.
Jeez. That was way more intense than I was expecting. I can't catch up.
Yeah, this is a seated lumbar. So actually hold your thighs in just a little, a little snug. So with this you'll get the lower thoracic, upper lumbar, and every now and then you'll get a good movement in the hip when those legs are kind of holding the table. And then you can relax.
Eyes are watering.
Go face down again for me. Yeah, you can tell the lumbar spine isn't moving fluently. There's a little bit right in there that just needs to be freed up here. But besides that, actually, it's not too bad down here. We'll get both those SI joints. We're going to get over the sacrum, go from lumbar spine, work our way into the thoracic. Felt that one go too. Gotta get these ribs all back in. Flip onto your back. There we go. Perfect. Gonna decompress the spine. Have you had this done before?
Never. Oh, Jesus.
Catch your breath.
You're really different.
What did you feel?
It was all in the neck. Like a physical release and just like almost mental. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, like, emotional release. Like the tears and everything too. Ooh. Yeah.
You've been in that one.
That was all in the neck. Oh. Yeah. I don't know whether they're trying to move or what.
I gotcha. And rest. Open eyes. A lot of water. Yeah, that tenderness. It's never been stretched out like that before. You ready for one more?
Sure.
Okay. Bring your knees in front of you. Yeah, come on down. I know for you, especially what you said, like every 3 months, like clockwork, the neck is just triggering on you.
Yeah, right where all those cracks were, and it didn't make it any farther than my neck. That's exactly what seizes up for those 4 or 5 days, and I can't move anything but my eyes to look around, and I can't lift any weight on my own.
Yeah, time to get that cleared up. I don't need that no more.
Made it done. He's done that back area.
Okay. Yeah, I know that first one was mainly in the neck, but where you needed it the most, this one was able to.
Yeah, I think someone in here too.
Good.
I could get a full breath. I've never been able to breathe like that.
Heck yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's just
You ever have a chiropractic adjustment?
No, nothing even close. There's nothing that he can even explain. Just I have to experience. When I first saw you on YouTube, I immediately texted her like, I feel like I need this. Like, just the way I saw the gentleman that had the motorcycle incident, and like he immediately said like, oh, you got it. And he got up and was like, that was it.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like that's exactly what I need. And I can relate to that now that I've experienced it. That it just, like, it finds the spot that's locked up and...
I know. It's crazy.
Really, there's no words to other than coming here and experiencing it. But, oh, yeah. I feel amazing.
Okay. Rest. How are you feeling?
Loose but still like tender at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I feel just from the beginning of the adjustment, I feel like my body hasn't caught, or my breath or my nervous system hasn't caught up to what my body is experiencing. I don't know how to explain it, but
A night rest.
like, yeah, just clarity in my head, and like the emotional response that was tied to it was
Right.
intense with the tears, and like just I felt like I was holding tension in there, and
You have been.
yeah, that first release was intense. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but I feel just a sense of hope, I think, too, that
Heck yeah.
I found
yeah.
an answer, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's been 7 years of pain that I feel like there's
It's no way to be living.
right.
See, but that's why I put the videos out there. I mean, you would have never known. You would have still been living with,
Yep. Yeah.
you know.
Appreciate what you're doing, and yeah, I had just typed in chronic back pain, and we were up in Wisconsin at that time, and I came across, I've never seen the Y strap or any of that. I just told her like, I feel like this is exactly what I need, and like we're gonna go down to Florida, and we didn't know we were moving. Yeah, we didn't know we were moving here at the time, but yeah, we knew we had to be here, and yeah, appreciate what you're doing and changing lives and putting the content out there is amazing.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.